Welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator Pokemod by Red Hex. This is the only game I've played that for like 3 or 4 days in a row, there's constantly been updates. Like, dude added a trash can, and then the trash can didn't snap right, and then they didn't, the NPCs didn't pathfind to the trash can, and today they do. How much he's staying on top of this? Amazing. I also went ahead and customized things a little bit, as you can see now. Please Don't Shut Me Down now has the Pokemon Center logo at the top left, which it always did, but now, more importantly, it says not affiliated with the Pokemon Center, inspired by the Pokemon trading card game, and also my logo, and then a legal disclaimer at the bottom in case anyone wants to read that. We are open for business day number 6. And today, I kind of want to focus on being able to actually start working on a collection of cards rather than just selling everything off. And I did the walls with all the gym badges and my logo, and I really like it. Not a bad price, really fair price. I'd say you're damn right. Oh, you bought the Eternatus for $229. Well, thank you, sir. Oh, we're selling our first Charizard card. No one bought the Bayleaf yet. That's gonna be my cash cow. $194 for that card. Thank you very much, sir, for all of your hard-earned monies. Yeah, purify your stinks. Oh, I also looked into exactly how things are priced. So apparently, the market value affects how likely customers are to actually buy something. Items being about 20% above market value, there's a 60% chance that they'll actually go ahead and buy something. With it being 10%, it's a 75% chance. At market value, it's a 90% chance. Now, once you go below market value, 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Once you go minus 10% below market value, there's a 95% chance of them buying it. And at minus 20%, there's a 100% chance that they're going to be buying it. That chance of them buying it is also reliant on them actually having enough money in their pocket. So if they can afford it, they will buy it. This Bayleaf price, market price, minus 20%. As long as someone has that amount of money in their pocket, they are going to be buying that immediately. Thank you for using your Pikachu credit card from Plays Banking. And we're out of monopolies.
Jackpot!
In the mentality of every boomer who bought their house for $22,000 50 years ago, gotta have all the monopolies. $191 for Eternatus. Thank you, sir. Oh, he got it. See? The Bayleaf full art foil card, $1,629. Now, yes, it does suck that we're taking that 40% hit, get this expansion and this expansion, so now we have 2 more customers who are going to be coming in all the time. Stock Boy, you are really not keeping up with this. That's fine, we can just hop in here and give him a little hand, you know? It's not that he's lazy or doesn't want to work or anything, he's just not good at it. And we're only paying him, what, $50 a day? Yeah, that totally warranted on him not being good. Hi, sir. Can I help you with something? What are these guys upset about? Oh, are they just queuing up? Are they looking for something that doesn't exist? I don't even know. Sir? Personal space, please. Do they know that I'm hoarding Pokemon cards for myself? Or are they coming over to tell me that they're upset that there's not a play table here? Gotta fill up the stinky people cleaner. I'm basically doing the opposite of crowdsourcing neckbeards being clean. Charity. Charity work is what it is. How you doing, sir? That's a very nice Cinderace you got there. That's not officially associated with the Pokemon Center and Pokemon Company in any way, shape, or form. It just occurred to me that since the update last night, we overwrote some previous files, and now we have the original game music back, which is nice because I can only find so many copyright-free Bossa Nova tracks that I liked. I really like this wallpaper. I think it's classy, I think it's subtle. Oh, we could afford the TCG Classic. Hang on, let me check my notes here. This is on top of the game Mafia Works, which is going to be the same thing as us using Monopoly, except we're going to be making a lot more money with it. So let's go ahead and immediately start stocking that. Yeah, please buy that TCG Classic, $106. So on Monopoly, we made a profit of 20. On TCG Classic, we make a profit of 30. Ask me how I know this, because I went to the stock market to do a business.
I went to the stock market today. I did a business.
Please buy all this Pokemon TCG Classic. I remember this coming out in real life. It was MSRP'd at $400. And the only thing that was even seen somewhat valuable in there was the Charizard card, which was selling for, I think, like $150, $160. And then just everyone was reselling the TCG Classic minus the Charizard card. And then the market essentially became flooded with that. And then TCG Classic plummeted in price. And you could probably pick it up for like close to $200 with the Charizard card if you wanted to. Apparently Waffle House just let out, getting that late night rush. How you doing, Walt? Just picking up some Pokemons. Thank you very much. Business Casual Man, $4 back. Thank you. Please don't sue me. Wait, no, that's not the name of it. Please don't shut me down. And since it's nighttime, I think it's appropriate that we go ahead and rip open some packs, and I'll let you know if we got anything cool. A foil Luxray EX valued at $969, nice 99. Okay. Big wow. Full art Rillaboom, 2,400 bucks. That's a nice card. End of day 6, 26 dissatisfied customers, almost 10,000 experience gained, and a profit. Isn't that always nice to see? Great news, we could actually go ahead and get ourselves the double-sided shelf. It's not just a double shelf, but this bottom area is also unlocked on it. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, replace our one shelf with this shelf, and stock it on up. And by stock it on up, I mean, I'm gonna take this one box and I'm gonna put this on this shelf, and then this shelf, and then this shelf. I'm gonna have Stockboy do it while I do more important things. Oh, also at some point, we got our first ghost card. This Jirachi card over here. It's not worth that much. 409, wait, that is worth a lot. How come that didn't pop up when I opened all the packs? Oh, and this Arceus card. Hang on, I need to check my settings on that fast open. It turns out I had the value to not notify me if it was under 500, but I actually don't want to sell off my ghost cards quite yet because they're very rare to come by and they're pretty cool looking. So yeah, I'm gonna adjust that in the settings. So now if I go to restock, great, does not pull from the ghost cards. $2,862 Rillaboom over here, so I don't know if anyone's gonna be able to afford that. And we now have the workbench. So workbench is a really dope thing that allows us to take all of our duplicate cards valued at $1 or less. I want to keep 4 of every card that I have, and we go ahead and bundle the cards. It makes a whole big bundle of them. It takes its sweet time, and then we could go ahead and stock it here. You could also put it into a box and have the stock people take care of it, and then you could sell it on a shelf. And the base box currently sells for $12.25 of all profit, and you would not be doing anything with these cards otherwise. Yes, we are making 30 bucks on the TCG Classic, but eventually we're gonna get to the point that we're selling such an expensive item that not everyone has that amount of money, and they may want something cheaper, and this is the perfect alternative for them. And because I like to do this at the beginning of the day, I went ahead and installed the fast workbench mod, because otherwise it's just so slow for no reason, for just solo grindy work for me. And now I have something to put into my little expansion corner. Just boop. So far away from everything else, because that's a late night thing. Oh, it also looks like the wallpaper gets really distorted before you fully unlock the last bit, so yeah, just don't look at that. So now that we're fully restocked, let's go ahead and open up on day 7. Not a bad price, but I am broke. Oh, you want that Rillaboom. I want you to have that Rillaboom. It just occurred to me that people can't reach this back shelf without walking around that air freshener, or just take everything and move it ever so slightly down. Come on, so close. There we go. Yeah, now they can find their way back there. Perfect. Oh ho ho! You bought that Luxray EX foil card. Nice. I ordered a lot of this TCG Classic at the beginning of the day, and we already sold out of it. Okay, we are moving now. Moving product, like Rick Ross in Day County.
Every day I'm hustling.
This guy wasn't fully sprayed. Is this low? Oh, it's low. Okay, mister, excuse me. Someone left a comment on my video. If I walked into a store and was sprayed, I don't think I'd be very happy. If you walked into my store and you had giant atmospheric clouds on how bad you smelled and it disrupted everyone else, well, I wouldn't be happy. I'm just trying to do a public service here. And it's now about time I finally buy my first warehouse shelf. So I could go ahead and grab all of these boxes, and I could say, hey, whenever we run out of basic booster boxes, Stockboy's gonna come on over and he's gonna be refilling it with these. Although I'm personally gonna be here restocking at night and using this opportunity to go ahead and save these boxes for the booster boxes that I want the restock guys to restock later. You'll also notice that on this screen, I have it where it says quantity 2. That's a mod that tells me exactly how many I have in stock and in storage, so I could go ahead and order a bunch more, and I know that we're gonna be good. Being shop level 15, we could also go ahead and buy this expansion for the shop. And now that we've come to the end of the day, I could go ahead and grab all of these boosters and put them on the shelf and rip them all at once. Nice, 10 boxes worth. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh ho ho. Okay, I'll let you know what we got. Second pack, got a Raichu V-Star, 714 bucks. Nice. It's a really goofy art, but Magnezone V-Star, and it has a trainer riding on top of it. Venusaur EX foil, 683 bucks. Epic. Oh, Greninja V-Star Ghost card, 447. That's a nice card. Jirachi Ghost card, $11,425. That's amazing. If you were playing this game, that would be like 3 or 4 achievements. I think like 2 of them might be actually selling that card, but pulling this card, that is a rare card. This is like a 1 out of 100,000 card. That's phenomenal. Oh, this Quackable Full Art, 2,397. We're actually going to be making money for once. Samura 534. Honestly, it's hard for me to get excited after pulling a $10,000 card. We're not going to be able to sell it for like a long time, but still. I'm going to use these end of day funds to get this small card display. Also, I'm going to take the shelf and remove all the labels from it, and then I'm able to pack it up and no one's going to like pathfind to it or anything. So I could just toss it over there. And this trash bin, I want it like nice and convenient right next to the shelf. That way, Moron, when he comes over to stock things up, he's going to be able to use that bin right there. 27 unhappy customers because we don't have tables, but revenue is coming up pretty high. Profit is low, but that's because we did a $5,000 upgrade and $5,000 of supplies. Day 8. Let's wait for Idiot to come and fill up the shelf. And in the meantime, I'm going to fill this up with my valuables. Okay, so we know no one's buying this $3,000 Rillaboom card. And I'm just not selling my... Oh, we have some duplicate ghost cards. Also, when did I pull this Charizard VMAX? That thing's insane. Okay, let's take these guys. 1 of each, and then I could go ahead and put them in my little display cabinet. That way they're never ever going to be selected because I love these cards. And that was also a perfect 8. There we go. Having duplicates of these ghost cards is crazy though, so I'm going to go ahead and put them on the shelf because that's $526. I can't really say no to that, can I? And with us almost pretty much fully stocked up and Moron slowly filling things up, let's go ahead and open up shop for the day. Come on in, ma'am. We're also going to be selling those base bulk boxes at a bargain, 15 bucks. Please get them the heck out of my store. Starting the day with a $200 Charizard card. Great day to own a card shop. $195 Primarina. Third, it's Boca Bottoms. He's buying the $860 Raichu card. Nice. You're buying that Arceus Ghost card. That's nice. And also because this is my store, I could say that it's an Arceus card and not an Arceus card. You can access the garbage can from any angle, but your restock boy can only access it from one angle. The orientation in which you put it on the ground actually matters to your NPCs. Also, for the first time ever, we have $10,000. End of day 8, only 24 unhappy customers. Maybe that's because we have the cheaper booster boxes. I don't know, but a profit of $9,770. Wow. All right, restock boy, start restocking the stocks. I'll refill this. My job is done. And time to make a lot more of these. I realized that if I use an auto clicker, I could just do that, focus up a little bit, and then as long as I hit all the right targets, I could do this so much faster. We have so much money, what could we do? Well, first thing, we could get the shop expansion. Wallpaper's still wonky. If I reload the game, is it gonna be fixed? Nope, not quite. Okay, let's just never look at that wall. Ooh, now we could actually afford the Obsidian Flames booster box. $1,200 for the license. And what's the price of a box? $124.04. So we're looking to make a profit of $21.65 on each of those, which is not really a lot. How much are we making on this? 30 bucks. The cards are not worth as much as the TCG Pocket. Keep in mind that all of my prices, like how it says $124.04, will be different in your game. In fact, every time that you go to boot it up, it's going to be a different number. And that's just the way the game is calculated. Every time you start a new game, that's what it is. If I go ahead and I buy all 4 of these and I compare their current market value, sorry, all 3 of these that I could afford, I'm gonna reload from a save because these might not even be worth it. So based on current prices and everything else, this Ninetales deck, I'm gonna be making 18.15 from it. This Greninja deck is 18.29 and the Meowscarada is a flat 20 bucks. All 3 of these are horrible compared to the TCG Pocket, which is just replacing Mafia Wars. Mafia Wars was broken in the base game, and apparently that hasn't changed. It's still broken. It rewards a stupid amount of experience and a huge profit margin. I mean, granted, if you're going for like the authentic experience and having multiple products out, yeah, cool. I'm just gonna reload from my save because I don't want to keep all those licenses I'm never ever gonna use. I also learned that when you reload from a save, any open boxes are automatically closed. So I did something a little crafty here. I individually went through and I bought all the licenses of everything that I could, and I marked it all down based on the level, the current cost of it, the current value of it, and what I'm expecting to make with a profit with the 18% markup. And if you feel like writing a comment, but you don't know what to write, a great example would be, wow, Austin, I'm surprised it took only to the 2nd episode for you to make a spreadsheet about this game. And I compared my old game and this game, and between every single product that we currently can buy, the TCG Classic is going to make us the most profit at about $30.32. The second being the SV Double Pack, which is another tabletop game, and then the Ogre Pond Playmat at $26.25. The difference is the SV Double Pack gets you significantly more experience. My most profitable figurine for some reason is Zubat at $24.90. And then the collection book at $24.28. But why would I carry these things when this is making me like 15 to 20% more profit? Sorry to get so mathy on you. Keep in mind that all of my costs and all of my values are going to change for every single game that you make. So it looks like we are just going to keep stocking TCG Classic until I unlock something much more beneficial, and we are going to rip some boosters. Stock boy, can you help me stock things that I want to rip? In fact, the only thing that's actually even worth my time is just getting the Obsidian Flames license to just make slightly less trips. $2,298 of cards. And I really like this because this means that my idiot can actually start restocking the shelves while I'm ripping cards. You keep stocking that as efficiently as you are, and I'll rip these and I'll let you know if I get anything cool. And I'm defining anything cool at being worth, let's say, $420 or more. Like this $986 Toxel. It's weird that a Toxel's worth that much, but okay. $612 Primarina. Cool. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's a hot one. Full Art Zeraora valued at $3 grand. That's a nice card. That's a nice card. Oh, and so is this one. Full Art Zacian, $2,432. Oh, that's a good pupper. And in all that time, how much did you restock? Almost 3.5 shelves. Good job, kid. You might be confused on why I complimented him and called him kid. Meanwhile, to you guys, I call him dumbass, moron, and idiot. That's because that's exactly what your boss does to you if you end up getting in the workforce when you're young. To their face, they may say very nice and encouraging things, but to other people, it's unlikely. They might say things like, the kid means well, or something else like that. I don't know why I did it in a very 1920s robber voice, like, the cops gonna get us. Because we're on the precipice of actually getting some cool stuff, so let's rip. $560 Zeraora, that's neat. $1,000 Magnezone. Oh, and in the same pack, a $770 Blastoise. Oh, Nelly, that's a full art Ho-Oh. $2 grand. Could you imagine just going to a card store and it's just not open because the owner's just standing in there ripping hundreds of packs in front of you? Oh, listen, man, ghost cards are not, even the most base ghost cards, they're not worth a lot, but they're so cool looking. Also, it's this whole series that's just randomly put in between the 2 different sets, between the base and the later one. That Rayquaza card is cool. He might even be the thumbnail. Although this Jirachi one is worth an insane amount of money. But do people know it's worth an insane amount of money in the thumbnail? I don't know. All of my ghost cards, one of each, these are going inside of their own little display case over here. And I also want to start saving these full art foil cards that are worth a whole bunch that no one's even going to be buying in the first place. You know what? It might be time for us to go back to our original idea of only selling off our dupes Someone left a very helpful comment in the last video. Organize this by duplicates. It's going to show me my most valuable card that I do have a duplicate of. And then I sort by price. I still have that Primarina up there, right? Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. So even if you're not using the mod, you can just go to duplicates and then freely grab them out of here, and you're going to make sure that you still have one of each when you put them down. That's very helpful. Thank you, person who left that comment. But also, I'm going to make it so we're only going to be selling our duplicates here. Let's do like 2 tables. I feel like that would be okay. Not really take away that much from our, revenue and people. And you know what? Today, we can actually go ahead and get ourselves a much better restock person. Dennis. He costs more, but he's much faster at restocking. Dennis, you're hired. Kid, it's been a blast, but I think it's time for us to part ways. This is Dennis, and we are officially open for business. Come on in. Now with our new plays tables where you can plays. What event do I currently have going on? The only one that I can. Okay. How we doing today, Big Lebowski? Just the one Electivire? That's $157. Tobey Maguire? 5, 6, 7. Thank you. Have a name one day. Damn it.
Have a day one day.
So used to saying that from the first playthrough. $227 Shaman card, I'm cool with that. So we only have 2 tables, so there are gonna be some people disappointed. We could, if we wanted to, just go over here and end their games early. That way more people could sit down. I'm not completely sold on having the tables yet, as it does take away from our overall revenue. What level do we get the next expansion? 21. But, wait, we could get Lot B. We now have Lot B, which means this door opens, and now we could tell people don't come in here. And on top of that, we can take our deodorizers and we can put them on this side so they can make people not stinky, and I don't even need to see them. 106, thank you, have it. Thank you. Please don't shut me down. Boca bottoms? Sorry, we don't have anything more expensive today. So I had spritzed them through the wall. Love that. And we could even take this stocking shelf, and now it can go back here so I don't ever have to look at the stock. And now we're gonna have higher customer satisfaction rates now that they can sit down and play. Which again, I don't think the customer satisfaction rate actually determines anything at all. So, cool. We had a duplicate of that Primarina EX foil at $723. Thank you, Tobey Maguire stunt double. Oh, and we could afford the new auto scent machines. These bad boys are able to clean a guy in just 1 spritz. We don't need 2 spritzes anymore. So therefore, they actually take up less room, and that's pretty great. If 2 people are playing at a table, instead of 2 people being able to spawn in, only 1 person can spawn in. And I don't know exactly why that's done, if that's to, help reduce frame rate lag or something else like that, or if it's just that's the way they thought it should be done. Also, there's an interval rate at which NPCs can spawn, so it's unlikely that they're going to immediately spawn once the second person sits down. But just think of it as once a second person sits down, now one person can spawn while those 2 people are seated. And I think that's to make up for the fact that not all of them are going to be purchasing something after they're done playing a game or, before a game. And now with these 2 much larger deodorizers back here, we're gonna have to restock that a lot less, which I love. Charizard cards, 47 doll hairs. I don't know why that was a song. That is a lot of people wanting to go play the card game. But they're still leaving with something, so they are a satisfied customer. Yeah, look at all that, they go back and forth several times looking for a place that they can play. This is really hurting our bottom line. Yeah, today we did not make a lot because of these tables. Also because, now we're not selling the super expensive cards anymore. That probably also affects it. Much less dissatisfied customers, only half of the people actually bought something. And today's profit was negative $8 grand. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So we're gonna have this one table here, and I'm just going to do it until we can get the fire cup, which is gonna increase the price of fire cards. Let's see if we can use that to actually make more money on the fire type decks. I don't really have anything planned for today before we open, so we might as well go ahead and open. And what level are we gonna be getting our next expansion? Oh, right now. And then throw this in earlier. And today, I kind of want to focus on being able to actually start working on a collection of cards rather than just selling everything off. Now that the air freshener has moved far away, we can make this much closer to the door, making it a much shorter trip for the patrons who want to give us all their money. Because, you know, I like money. Now I need to make sure that they can pathfind around that doorway no problem. This does create the issue that someone may decide to enter the store hugging this side, the closer side, and then the air freshener won't hit them. I just need to make sure someone's actually able to go through here. And honestly, so far I haven't seen anyone do that. So maybe we need to make this just a smidge further away. Smidge further. Yeah, now they can walk around it. Good. You guys are done playing. And that's how you go ahead and power up your game format. So now it's $70 a day, which is a drop in the bucket. But most importantly, we're going to make it so that fire elementals might increase and then earth decreases. So I want to track if that's actually going to be increasing the price of the fire booster box. So maybe we'd be able to maximize that for profit. Oh, and now that we actually have the thing that we want, let's go ahead and get rid of the plays table. Sir, there's no more plays table. I know that's very disappointing. Yes, people, I know. Walt, you don't want to play. You gotta get back to the lab. I don't remember seeing you around. You might be a new NPC. If so, welcome. Please don't shut me down. Oh, we're down to $29 cards. We gotta start pulling some more. It's also been a while since I paid my rent. It's $1,600? That's not the worst, especially because we only have one staff member right now, so that makes sense. And that's a wrap on day 10. Only 23 dissatisfied customers, and a nice number of people who actually checked out. Profit is better than it was yesterday. So yeah, no table. Table is just lost money. It really is. Now, I'm sure once you actually go ahead and start upgrading the fees for everyone to start playing, oh, we get access to Paradox Rift and the new, much better cards. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy a whole bunch of those because I want them. Can't afford that many right now, so let's just go ahead and stock what we can and rip what we can. These are some neat guys. We got Rayquaza, Palmon Superior of First Edition Cinderace, Feraligatr eating a log, Incineroar from Super Smash Bros., and anime level Groudon. I guess the mod developers were a little desperate for fourth forms of some of these. Like, we have G-Max Blastoise here, and that makes sense, but Toxtricity is just Toxtricity. Oh! Robin Hoot! We have Decidueye coming in at 2318. Nice. I think that's from Pokken Tournament, that art. A $1,200 card of Toxtricity just being him. Oh, we got Groudon looking pretty fierce, coming in at 1,600. Restock, we have cards that are, instead of $30, they're $45. So we didn't get a lot of dupes, but we did get some more valuable cards, which is nice. Always running low on TCG Classic just because it's so difficult to keep in stock just because only 2 of them come in a box. That's probably why it awards so much experience, and we can't even afford any. Okay, let's open up shop. Oh no, TCG Classic went down 16 cents. I forgot to unstock my my personal pull shelf, and people have been coming over here looking for these booster packs that don't exist. This guy's pretty upset he didn't get any. No single packs for you, buddy. See, this is my internal plight. I'm always stuck between the concept of, well, do I sell my expensive cards? Or do I hoard them? And if I sell them now, I can pull them later. Now, I'm not gonna do, you know, the very rare ones like the full arts. I'm gonna put those in my personal cabinet over here, but, and the ghost cards too, just because I think they're so cool looking. We didn't get any ghost cards. That one excluded. Look at all these cards that I really don't care that much about, that we could be making that money instead of these cheapo cards. I think we're going to be taking off the dupes only thing. It's really important that we finish the collection before we get shut down by Nintendo, right? Which is the reason it's super important that you hit the like button now before this video gets taken down. Yay! Yeah, $760 for a single card. That's why we're selling them. Because we need that money.
Money!
$785.
Money!
Toxel, $1,121.
Money!
One TCG Classic, not so much. Toxtricity, $1,420. Money.
Money!
$900 Blastoise. There you are. Have a great day, business casual man, in your sandals trying to look cool in front of your employees. You want a really helpful tip while playing this game? $967. You can remap your sprint button to W, which is also your walk forward button. So you can make it so that anytime you walk forward, you are sprinting. $2,174.
Money!
Oh, wow. We are at $13,000 right now. That makes sense. $714. Thank you. Have a great day. $1,109 for Magnezone V-Star.
Money!
End of day 11, only 28 unhappy customers from not having a table. That's cool. Card earnings, $18,000 for a profit of $18,000. Yeah, we need to sell these not super rare, not super special cards so that we could buy more cards and get more super special, super rare cards. And in one level, we can actually unlock this. I mean, with how many booster packs I'm about to order, we could definitely hit that level. Let's just order, I don't know, 10 boxes for now. Well, that's a lot more cards than last time. Cinderace VMAX at 1,194. That's nice. By the way, I made it so it only notifies me if a card is over $1,000 now. Because that's where we are, honestly. Oh, that's a nice one. Full Art Kyogre, 2,600. Well, how about we go ahead and rip a cool 796 packs. Oh, Rillaboom VMAX, 1,200 bucks. Very nice. Oh, hey there, Mr. Electivire, coming in at $4,000. Another Rillaboom VMAX, 1,200. Neat. Oh, we finally have a Palmok card that's worth $1,000. Venusaur VMAX coming in at 1,300. Greninja V-Star at 1,200. I started this at 605. It's now 616. I've just been sitting here listening to this. And you can see, just by the light on my face, how much I've been trying to not watch this because of how flickering it is. And I'm not prone to flashing lights, but this is a lot. That's probably why you don't supposed to open packs this fast. That was rough. Oh, and he has so many more. Okay, I'm gonna do these off camera just because this takes a while and I gotta go feed my puppy and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, that was quite a pull fest, and in our next episode, we are going to have so many cards to go through and sell off. $4,000, $4,000, $3,000, 1,300. I'm obviously going to keep these full art cards, you know, safe and out of the way, these valuable ones. Do we even get any ghost cards? Yeah, we got a few of them. Not cool and expensive ones, but they came in there. Well, great. This seems like a good a time as any to go ahead and wrap this up. Guys, thank you so much for being here and checking out this episode of TCG Card Shop Simulator Pokemon. If you're enjoying it, leave a thumbs up down below. Till next time, Austin John out.